Hey, it's Rhianna. Welcome back to my channel and another Weight Loss Wednesday where I get on the scale and talk about how I'm doing on my weight loss journey. If you missed last week's Weight Loss Wednesday and you want to check it out, there's a link up in the eye for that video as well as a few others if you would like to check them out. All right, now before we get on the scale, I have a small grocery haul for this week, so let's take a look at what I got. Over here, I got a 12-pack of Cherry Coke Zeros, sugar-free Jell-O, coffee, pork rinds. Is my favorite little shack is going through an ownership change and they don't have them yet. They're not currently carrying regular pork rinds. Vanilla extract, real bacon pieces, cream cheese, a big pack of hot dogs, jalapeno sausage, this big old thing of ground meat. It was on rollback, so it's 4.5 pounds. Yeah, 4.5 pounds. I'm gonna at least section it into I think I'm gonna do 3 portions. 1 2-pound, because I'm gonna make a meatloaf, and then 2 1-pounds. Some jalapenos, bacon, 2 things of our creamer, and then some of our sugar-free creamer that we use. We usually only use this on like Sunday, basically. And then the wrong freaking Halo Top. So mad. I didn't ask for gingerbread house. I asked for strawberry cheesecake. And I specifically unmarked the box that said allow substitutions because I didn't want anything but the strawberry cheesecake. But anyways, everything here was 80 bucks total because this was $20. So quite expensive. This is $15. So yeah, that adds up quickly, but that's everything. Okay, so now it's time to get on the scale. But before I do, just a reminder, last week I weighed in at 236.6. All right, scale time. $237.4, 38.1. As you saw, it looks like I'm up about 0.8 pounds, so it was 237.4. I'm not mad about that number. I'm actually happy about that number because what y'all didn't see was that over the weekend I actually was up about 5 pounds. Now I know I've said it before, weight loss is not linear. Your weight fluctuates day to day. It goes up and down based on foods and things like that. I'm not 100% sure why I saw such an increase over the weekend. I did really well as far as we had 2 social things that we went to. Saturday night we went to Jacob and Susanna's, and then Sunday we went over to Jen and Dustin's, and both of those days I did not drink, so that was definitely a win because I am typically a social drinker and I didn't drink, so thumbs up for me. So it wasn't alcohol that caused the weight gain. I'm thinking it might have been related to those low carb chips because I ate almost an entire bag between the 2 days, and I have noticed that they kind of cause a little bit of bloating, so maybe that was a little bit of like water weight or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Overall though, I'm just happy to say that it came back off and the scale is moving back down in the right direction. So how did I do for the week in regards to tracking? I tracked every day except for the weekends. That's my typical plan. I track basically Monday through Friday, and I did really well for calories and carbs. I didn't go over my calories at all. I only went over my carbs one day, and actually that was yesterday. I am still intermittent fasting. I'm averaging about 20 hours a day, so about a 4-hour eating window, because that kind of makes it almost like a 1 meal a day type situation. It's like 1 snack to break my fast. I have dinner and then I have something sweet before I go to bed. My calories have actually been on the low side, except for on the weekends whenever I do tend to eat a little bit more. On Saturday this week, we had fajitas and the chips and everything, and I'm pretty sure that I went over my calories that day. And then Sunday, we had fajitas again. I don't think that I went over on my calories for that meal, but I ended up having some sugar later on that day, and it kind of caused a little bit of a downward spiral for me as far as hunger. And I don't want to say like binging, but I just ate a lot more after I had the sugar. I noticed that I was really hungry a few hours later, so I ate. So I had lunch and dinner that day, which is just unusual for me nowadays. So there's that. But what else? Oh yeah, the gym. So the gym was, I think we went 4 days this past week. So like I said, I've been aiming for 5. I'm gonna keep aiming for 5. Maybe one day, maybe one week I'll actually hit 5. But 4 is good too. I'm just glad that I'm getting there. I'm going, you know, I'm going to the gym. I'm doing my cardio. I've actually decreased my cardio by just 5 minutes. I was doing 15 minutes. Now I'm doing 10. And it's just like I'm just alternating for my body's sake, so it doesn't get into a routine, because I was doing 15 minutes for like the past like 5 months, and so I dropped it down to 10 minutes but at a higher incline and a faster pace. And so I'm like watching my heart rate, making sure my heart rate is getting into the good zone, and then getting off there and getting onto the weights. And I'm trying to like switch up the order that I do the weights in, you know, just trying to like shake things up, because your body does get used to your workouts. So overall though, like I said, 0.8 pounds for this week up. You know, obviously I want to see it come down, but I'm not going to be mad at it. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud that I'm finally in the 230s. And honestly, I actually saw a new low this week. Unfortunately, I didn't get to capture it on the scale, but I did see 235 before I had the bloat. Well, what I'm assuming is the bloat. So it is what it is, but we're just gonna keep on trucking along. So I think that's everything for this week's Weight Loss Wednesday. Short, sweet, to the point. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you're new to my channel, I would love to have you hit that subscribe button and stick around. Click the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. Look at that deliciousness. So I have a little, so here's my piece of chicken.